Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Mike on the Mic, Boston Sports Talk with your host Mike Molyneux, where I'll be talking everything Boston sports. Celtics, Red Sox, Bruins, Patriots. I'll be talking about it all right here on my web show. In this episode, I'll be talking about the Boston Celtics, who are heading into the second half of the NBA season. But before I get into any Celtics talk, I want to talk a little bit about the All-Star break that happened this past weekend. The All-Star game Sunday night was pretty good. The West seemed like they were going to blow out the East throughout the first couple of quarters. You know, you had Durant scoring at will. Westbrook was hitting some big shots and had some huge dunks. And you had Kobe Bryant being Kobe Bryant. You know, he broke Michael Jordan's All-Star game points record. Give him some props for that. But the East made it a close game towards the end. You know, LeBron James was balling. You know, he hit some big shots, had some huge threes. But in typical LeBron James fashion, when it came to the fourth quarter in a clutch situation, he wasn't able to come through for his team, which once again leads to the reasons why LeBron James is not on Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan's level, just for the main fact that he can't perform in a clutch situation. He proved it Sunday night, and he's proved it in games in the past that he's had. If you want to be a great player and be remembered for a lot of great things, as good as LeBron James is, not taking anything away from his game, but if you have to be able to perform in a clutch situation, and he's proved so far in his career that he's not able to do that. Point blank, simple as that. When it comes to the All-Star festivities Saturday night, 3-point contest, Kevin Love winning that was a huge shock to me. I was rooting for Durant. I wanted him to take home the title, but I guess Kevin Love is a 3-point threat, and I didn't take notice of it before during the season so far, but he proved it to me Saturday night that the big man can hit the 3-point shot. So congratulations to him. And the dunk contest was whack. I don't know why they don't try to, I don't know. You got to get superstars to be in the dunk contest to make it interesting, because these no-name guys, I know the guys that was in the dunk contest, but a lot of people probably thinking, who's a Jeremy Evans or Chase Budinger or Derek Williams, Paul George? Those are no-name guys to a lot of people, and they're not known for their dunks because, you know, you don't see them top 10 ESPN or something like that. But you got to get the All-Stars to be in it. You know, LeBron James should do it. I would love to see Westbrook do it. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that should be in the dunk contest who are not in it or haven't been in it. And it's just sad to see, because the dunk contest is a pretty entertaining aspect All-Star Saturday night. But when you're not having guys in it who can really put on a good show, it just makes it whack to watch. So it wasn't that good. Hasn't been good for the last couple of years. You know, Blake Griffin did his thing. Dwight did his thing. But it could be much better if you get the right players to do it. But moving on from that, the Boston Celtics are heading into the second half of the season, sitting in the 8th spot in the East. If the playoffs were to start today, they'd be facing the Miami Heat, and I think a lot of people know how that would end up. At the beginning of the season, I said that the Boston Celtics were going to end up trading Kevin Garnett or Ray Allen so they could start to build for the future. And I stuck by that word at the beginning of the season. I'm sticking by it now. You know, there's a couple weeks till the trade deadline comes up. And if they're going to want to build for the future, one of those two guys, if you trade one of them and get some other guys, some young guys or some draft picks, I don't know, start build for the future. That's what I said at the beginning of the season, and I still kind of think that'll happen now. But that's only half of me. The other half thinks that if you keep this group of players together, the big three, Rondo, the decent bench, when everybody's healthy, I think they can make a decent run in the playoffs. Not saying that they'll win a championship, but who knows? Maybe they'll get into the playoffs. They'll knock off possibly the Heat if everybody's healthy. Maybe knock off the Bulls. I don't know, but it's not completely, all is not completely lost. I don't think the Celtics completely suck. They're not playing good now, as it's clear to see, but they're dealing with a lot of injuries and different stuff. You know, Pierce was out for a while at the beginning of the season. Get him back. Then you lose Garnett for a couple games recently. Then you had Ray Allen out for a couple games. Then you had Rondo out for a couple games. And then the main guy off the bench, Brandon Bass, he's out for a couple games, so makes the Celtics bench kind of weak. But get everybody back healthy, and just hopefully make a good push towards the end of the season. Maybe move up a couple seeds. I think they should try to aim for the 6th seed. That way they wouldn't have to face the Bulls or Miami right off the bat entering the playoffs. But they just have to put the pieces together, and hopefully they can make a push towards the end of the season. I'm expecting them to hopefully keep it together, keep the team together. I'm kind of torn between it. Some of me saying keep the team together, hopefully they'll make a push, and a lot of me is saying trade, build for the future. But I'm a homer. I like the team. I like Ray Allen. I like Garnett. I like Rondo. But for the team, for the future, a trade, bringing some young guys or some draft picks also looks like a good decision as well. But I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to the general manager to make that decision, and we'll see what happens. But nothing will stop me from rooting for the Celtics, regardless of what they do. If a trade happens, and Rondo's gone, or Ray Allen's gone, or Garnett's gone, I will be sad, but I won't say I'm not a fan of the Celtics no more because the big three's broken up. I'll still root for them no matter what. But it is what it is. It's a NBA. Basketball is a great game to watch, but there's a business part of it, so things have to get done in order for teams to be successful. So it is what it is. But I will continue to watch no matter what. And I just hope Celtics can have a successful season. We'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. A short season, so it won't be going on for too much longer. But we'll see where the Celtics end up heading into the playoffs. Thanks for watching. Be sure to bring more episodes in the future, and expect great from Mike on the Mic, Boston Sports Talk.